Once upon a time in the mid-2000s, in the depths of the technological realm, a mysterious operating system called Windows Codename Rift was created as an enigmatic operating system known to possess powers beyond any other operating system that mankind has ever made. Rift had a dark secret that would haunt those who dared to use it. It began in 2004 when a software engineer named Michael and his team was working on a new operating system known under the codename Rift. While the software was being developed, Michael himself attempted to make 4 billion lines of code and algorithms, seeking potential solutions to dive deep into the hidden secrets of those enigmatic operating systems, such as those of Windows 99, Windows Codename Nexus, the Eiger Blackmoon Codename Daytona, Windows 2001, the Disney OS, etc. As the whispers of Rift's existence spread throughout the tech community, a group of daring software engineers decided to test whatever the Rift operating system could do. Wow, this was during the 2010s, and well, I was there with them. Little did they know that they would enter a realm of darkness that would be very hard to defeat. After installing the operating system, I was greeted with something far out of how the user interface should be. During the boot screen process, the familiar Windows logo had twisted to a sinister grin for a little bit before going back to normal. Not to mention that the dot in the lowercase letter I at the name Rift was blinking as if it were some sort of eye looking at us. When the operating system finished starting up, we began to report strange occurrences throughout the course of us using it. Here are some of the unexplained things we saw. Files would disappear and then reappear in the most unusual places. Icons would move around on their own. The desktop background would change to depict disturbing imagery every time nobody was looking at the screen. Even programs would run on their own. Menus would open up. The taskbar was pulsating. Strange whispers were heard coming from the speakers. Even if the computer was off, the video player would sometimes open up and haunting videos would play on the screen. The screen would often flicker and glimpses of distorted fingers would appear in our rooms. When we tried to click away from the screen, a figure resembling Mickey Mouse would appear. Though he was all totally pitch black and had white glowing eyes. The same distorted Mickey Mouse figure I saw on my past experience of the Disney OS. I mean, it seemed as if the Rift had a mind of its very own. As the victims of Rift's curse shared their stories on the 4chan forums, rumors began to circulate claiming that Michael lost control of the Rift, taking over him. That codename Rift had consumed his mind and left his body dead on the floor. Meanwhile, back to the situation. We attempted to uninstall the Rift operating system, but the problem was any attempts to uninstall the system were futile and the power button was held unresponsive. It seems that the Rift had tried strengthening its grip on us as if it were telling us to stop. Meanwhile, the distorted Mickey Mouse figure appeared in front of us, and he said to us,
"Do not dare to uninstall the Rift operating system. You will suffer in due time."
Though we ignored what he said, we decided to attempt to uninstall it again. Until then, the screen suddenly froze, and then a red screen of death appeared in front of us. We then realized that the computer's hard drive components were wiped clean, turned into ashes. To this day, the legend of Windows codename Rift persists. A cautionary tale for those who dare to delve into the forbidden depths of technology. Its haunted legacy serves as a reminder that there are many forces way beyond human comprehension, waiting to be awakened by those who dare to play with lost operating systems, such as the Rift itself. So, dear reader, if you ever come across the name Rift in your technological endeavors, think twice before delving into its own digital abyss. For once you invite the darkness into your world, there's no telling what horrors await you in the depths of its very code.